Good evening, everyone. Today, the 17th of August. It's task number 3 of Rieti City Cup. I guess 17 must be my lucky number, which I always thought it was. Our first so far is not definite because there's a couple of contestants still need to land, but we're pretty confident we'll be in the top. Maybe if not first, we'll be second. At the moment, we are also leading the overall results, just passing Gatfield, which preceded us by a few points. And with today, we might be first in the overall. There's still a few days to go, so not the moment to cheer too much. Today's, I wouldn't say it was a difficult task. It was unexpectedly not as strong as we thought. The sky looked just marvelous. The sky actually looked just perfect for a Sironi day, but the thermals were not so powerful, so we did struggle keeping a high average speed. We did a 139. We thought a day like today we should have aimed for 150, close to 150. As a mistake, as a bad moment, only leaving Avezzano flat plane, we decided to shoot for a crevice within the mountain, thinking that maybe the breeze would speed up in there and give us some good lift. We found a very, very bad situation. We were in the plateau. The next plateau was quite not dangerous, but very, very. You have to be careful because you get stuck when it's a low terrain. You don't have escape route. So we were very low, and but we managed hopping along, not as fast as we wanted. Today went to Montepulciano, northwest of where we usually. For me, behind the most enjoyment was the little hamlet villages. I was just amazed how many there are and how gorgeous they are. I studied urbanistics, so for me to see from above, to see the floor plan actually of a city, how the streets have been designed, I find it very interesting. And, some of these villages, they go, after the Roman Empire collapse, they started the medieval time. They started to make these hamlets where after the barbarians settled in, and the Longobards were the main tribes that did populate and start to rule. And then close to the year 1000, then with the church. With their power and their monasteries, then they were the hubs where the central power, economic power. So definitely land full of history. And then the final glide was not as fast as usual. We usually chase some other gliders. Today we were alone, so we did just conserve the height, make sure that we could, there's a minimum height of 500 meters, and that's easy to miss. If you come below, then you really mess up the race. So the beautiful part about is the waterfall of Cascata delle Marmore is just stunning. Every time we go, the amount of water that comes from the reservoir from the lake above, Piediluco Lake, it is just beautiful. So this is just to share with you all a little bit of my feelings and what I go through the flight. Today, I think I did some good help for Alberto, strategically, always keeping an eye on other gliders, always be there for him when he needs, with numbers, with other things. And for me, it's still a lot of learning, and I'm happy, definitely happy. Alberto is a great person to be with, not only sport-wise, but as a friend and as a real companion. You put your life in his hands, and I think he's doing a great job, and I feel confident. He did today a very deep dive because we fell behind the ridge, and so he had to recuperate. I did have a moment, but then calculated the speed and the distance, and everything was right. That was a little bit of a highlight of the day. I wanted to thank Ezio Sarti, who's been doing a terrific job with the meteorology. Thank you, Ezio. Maybe we'll be coming to see you in your new location in Aquila, this beautiful area that everybody's coming to visit. We'll try to bring some people, and and get you started. Okay, so talk to you tomorrow. It's another day, and share the passion. Gliding without an engine, that's the whole deal. Okay, bye bye.